My name is Peter Polic and the name of my company is Living Gems Over 50s Resort. We build and operate over 50s resorts for retirees. We have 5 resorts and we provide the facilities for their enjoyment. So it's a really fully integrated resort. I came from Croatia. We were living in poverty. We could not afford things that we thought we should afford for the hard work that we did. But the oppressive communist regime denied us this, so I then went without papers to Germany, Austria, Germany. I went over the borders and I went to hills and mountains and rivers. I just wanted to come to Australia. If you ask me why, I can't tell you, but something was inner telling me that I should go to Australia, and I always followed my instinct. I couldn't speak any English when I got here, but when you're young and I was determined to succeed, I set the goal to myself that I need to work very hard, honest, hard, on time, punctual, and I said if I can't do that, then I may as well go back. I started mixing mud for bricklayers and plasterers in eastern suburbs in Sydney. During the lunch hour, I would buy beer to people to teach me plastering, and I kept joking if one day when I become a plasterer, you blokes, you'll all come and work for me. And that came true, became true, you know. I came to Gold Coast 1974, and then I got into bricklaying, labour hire, Gibro King, and then I bought a caravan park because I had all these tools to store. I had 25 mixers and scaffold and everything, so I bought it because of the attraction of the vacant land. And then the idea came to us that why don't we transform the caravan park into something better, like a true resort? And that's how the Living Gems was born. You got a 2 or 3 bedroom lovely home with a garage or carport. It's a gated community. You got a nice resort, and all that for a very affordable price. When the client comes in, they usually bring their families, they bring their daughters and sons, and they bring in and want to show where mum and dad want to buy a house. You need to satisfy not only the buyers, also their family. That is very important in a business like this. If we're going to stay in business, we need to innovate and we need to add to our business. We can't go backwards or we can't stay stagnant or same, otherwise business will not grow. Well, my greatest achievement is my family. My wife is Zdravka, my 4 boys. Forget all the business. Business is nice if it comes, but family, you need to look after your family. I'm proud that I can say that I've given 4 sons to the Australian community where they contribute. Well, I'm grateful to the Australian people that they've taken me as a migrant with no language, no schooling, no trade. Working hard is sometimes not the key to everything. The key is having a fertile ground that the people will recognise your hard work, that you can keep the fruits of your labour. And that's what this country is all about.
It's a terrific attitude, isn't it? And what a great story. Peter grew up in a tiny village in the province of Herzegovina in Croatia, married his childhood sweetheart Zdravka, came to Australia in 1968 via that refugee camp, taught himself to be a plasterer despite almost losing an arm in a cane-crushing machine, and now builds those resorts for the over 50s. His company has built more than 1,150 homes in 5 different resorts, with a 6th underway, incorporating a further 300 homes. Lots of work for a lot of people. Please welcome him. Please put your hands together for all of our finalists in the medium to large business category. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the announcement for the winners in each of the categories. I'd like to welcome for the presentations to the winners, Senator the Honourable Kate Lundy, the Honourable Ken Wyatt, Mr Joseph Healy from the National Australia Bank, and Mr Joseph Asaf, the founder of the Ethnic Business Awards.